Hey y'all, Dekumon here and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Last time we seemed to have finished up with the Doman refugees, at least for the moment, only to be waylaid by the Sahagin, and okay, I done fished up a whoppa, but unfortunately Leviathan's a little outside my bag limit, so I had to throw him back. He's a little salty now. He decided he's gonna go make a giant ass tidal wave, sink all the elements, well, we can't have that, so we're gonna go meet with the Admiral. You'll expect it in the command room. Pray do not keep the Admiral waiting. I have no problem with that. Huh, I was half expecting a cutscene, but hey, no, just a big old crowd of people. There's my cutscene.
There used to be a hamlet beyond South Tidegate in western Lanosha. Hearthstone it was called.
Hmm?
Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rose from the briny depths and set about unleashing watery hell upon us.
Watery hell?
The company of heroes put him down before he could do too much damage.
The company of heroes being basically the 1.0 adventurers.
But when the bastard came next, this time in the wake of the calamity, we were not so fortunate. Weary of ravaging our shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Hearthstone and washed the soil away for good measure.
Dang.
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
Oh, okay. So that's where the Sahagin are now. And why the place looks like it's been underwater for the past few months.
Creatures transformed it into a spawning ground for their brood. Given the quantity of crystals stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnations.
Oh, of course he is.
If that sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Hearthstone may well befall a larger settlement, even Limsa. That cannot happen. The primal must be stopped.
Okay. Got any good ideas here, because
was ever our objective out there.
yeah, exactly. How the hell are we gonna do it?
Achieve it. The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within 100 yards of the primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
Oh, and I'm supposed to do it with, you know, a sword. Sure, okay.
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells. Is there no way that we might strike back?
The company of heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet, but we must needs contend with him upon the open sea. It will avail us little to consult past experience.
Oh, can't do a repeat of the old fight, huh?
Admiral, if I may.
Oh my god. You have an atrocious name to pronounce. I'm not even going to attempt it.
Speak freely, Marshal.
Okay, I'm just going to call you Marshall. How's that?
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe.
Okay, and how exactly do you plan on doing that? Drying up the ocean?
This effect is what the company of heroes achieved with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such wonders. They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am told.
Ah, sounds like we need to be talking with Sid.
If mounted upon a ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the full force of the sea to bear against us, rendering him no more dangerous than any other sea serpent.
Other sea serpents? You guys have had to deal with other sea serpents. Ooh, there's gonna be some good fishing stories there, I bet.
Of course. Sid built a similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
Yeah, we did.
Begging your pardon, my lady, but to give credit where it's due, this is something I heard from an old arcanist friend of mine.
Louis Swap, perhaps?
Difference who thought of it first, so long as it works. Beg the specifications of this device from your friend, and I shall pass them on to our people at Naldek and Vermelis.
Guessing that's your ship rights.
But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another.
Yeah, that's true.
In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe. But I cannot well imagine that such a feat would be possible without a veritable mountain of corrupted crystals.
And that's where I come in, right?
The question
Good old
is,
go for a light.
do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed two ships
You'll know why I'm
together,
giggling
side by
later.
side, the better to bear his plunder. By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
Mistbeard did this. Truly, Marshal. As a scholar.
Okay, I guess I should let the bead spill. Mistbeard was a famous masked pirate lord, and it actually happens to be the Marshal, and they're both in on the secret, obviously. So she kind of teases him whenever Mistbeard comes up. Most people have no idea who Mistbeard is, but the fact that he went legit and works for the Admiral now is kind of a cute little story there.
From what I have gleaned of these matters, the device
That's
would be in
adorable.
close and constant proximity to the target, to which we must lash our twin vessel to Leviathan.
Or as close as we can.
This in itself will be no small feat. Ramming speed will be required, but given the weight of the cargo, that will only be attainable with the aid of a towing vessel.
Which is basically going to be a sacrificial pawn, right? Because I can't imagine a towing vessel being able to get away from Leviathan in
Suffice to
time.
say, the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another. I volunteer myself.
Good on you, man. Good on you.
It will be dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse. Very well.
Sounds like we have us a plan.
Commodore, assemble the remnants of the fleet at Moraby Bay. Give priority to our soundest vessels. The repairs can wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, if this fails, repairs are gonna be the least of our concerns.
Command of the operation is yours. I want that twin vessel ready to sail post-haste.
At once, Admiral.
And of course, I had to talk right over her pronunciation of the guy's name. Idiot. Me. Even my guy's like, huh, you knew a little more about Mistbeard than you were letting on.
The beast. The fate of Limsolo Minsa rests upon your shoulders once again. Go well, warrior of light.
Oh yeah, no, sure, I have no problem with this. Yeah, who else was gonna do it? Oh, I get to talk to Yugiri, huh? Wow, straight from one cutscene to another. Beings held as gods also exist in what you call the Far East. Legends tell us that they walked among us in days of yore, but I confess that I never truly believed them. That I should live to behold one is humbling and horrifying in equal measure. Now that I have come face to face with a primal, I do begin to understand why the Garleans fear them so. Hey! The hell? What is it? A message, Admiral. I judged it best that it be delivered at once. I am listening. According to the Yellow Jackets, a man has appeared who claims to have defeated Leviathan. Whoa, oh, okay. Problem solved. One of the company of heroes? The details are yet hazy, Admiral. We have dispatched one of our own to question the individual. I am disinclined to put any store by this claim. And even should it be true, it is as Ishtola said. None save the company of heroes have bested Leviathan, and we know how they went about it. If this man is of their number, what could he tell us that we do not all know already? And yet, having wagered Limsa's survival on 2 ships, some rope, and a pile of crystals, can we afford to ignore this man? If his testimony could yield us any manner of advantage, should we not hear it? Damn it all. The twin vessel will soon be ready. We have no time to wait for the Maelstrom's report on the supposed primal slayer's claims. Dekumon, seek him out and learn what he knows. At the very least, it will spare you the torment of waiting for the reckoning and idleness. Oh, okay, I guess I don't have to go get the crystals myself. The man you are looking for was believed to be a resident of the Grey Fleet in Lower Lanosia. The Storm Private sent to question him should already be in the vicinity. May your journey prove fruitful. Okay, we are headed for the Storm Private at the Grey Fleet, which is nowhere near a teleporter. Of course not. The dude's got to be in here. Yep, there we are, Storm Private. Oh no! No! Oh, it's the blowhard who said he killed Titan. Now look here, you. You'll have your bloody story right after you carry those sacks of grain over to the mill. But sir, that's what you said before you had me pick those oranges for you. And before I mucked out the chocobo stables. And before I rolled that millstone over the mill. And also before... I can't believe this guy's back. Gods, man. I've worked 3 days straight without a week of sleep. 3 days. And do you hear me complaining? Look at the grin. But I suppose some of us just ain't made for the rougher stuff. All right. I'll give you what you want. Never let it be said that old Tractum ain't a generous soul. Now prick up your ears, because I won't be repeating myself. Too modest, see? Besides, it's only so much epicness a man can take in one sitting, you can? The tale of Tractum's epic victory over the dread primal Leviathan. Now, Leviathan is huge, makes no mistake. To give you an idea how big, each of his scales is about as wide across as me members long. He did not just say that. Oh my gosh, that was all horrible. And that's no mean feat, let me tell ya. When I fought him, I could barely see for all the brine he was pelting me with. Must have been a lagoon's worth at least. He even knocked me trusty axe out of my hands at one stage. Of course, that proved to be a grave mistake. What happened next? Why, I grabbed him by the tail and tied him up in knots. But not wanting to take all the glory for myself, I let me mates in the company of heroes handle the rest. Like I said, I'm modest as well as heroic. Mayhap too modest. Now, some say you can never truly beat Leviathan, that you got to learn to live with him and make the best of a bad situation. Not the company, though. Oh, this ought to be good. The double take! I saw that! Ah! It's you! Oh, God. I'm fucked. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean it! I was just enjoying the attention, that's all. I take back everything I said. I was never part of the company heroes. I'm no marauder. I'm actually a complete coward. I'm nothing. I'm chocobo dung. No, I'm the maggots you find wriggling in the chocobo dung. I have to lie to women to tumble them, and that don't happen much. If I was tiny, it's pathetic. I'm trying not to laugh so hard, but I can't help it. I'll give you a sec. I sure as hell didn't fight the Diabetes, but I have seen him with my own eyes. 'Twas a fair few years back, when I was working as a baker's hand. I was shirking me duties one day, wondering about the harbor when I saw it. A great big massive sea serpent some miles off the coast, with a fleet of galleons making straight for it, cannons firing. I was so bloody scared, I saw it myself right then and there. What? Oh gods, just remember that day. We saw myself all over again. This is the best diversion ever. Hey, wait. If you're here asking about Leviathan, that means you're planning to fight him, ain't you? Well, take care. He really is terrible. Dreadful, I tell you. If you're not careful, you'll end up in his gullet at the bottom of the sea. Now go get some fresh pants, you idiot. Seriously. Why, you worthless lying horse son! I can't believe you've made me handle chocobo dung. I'm leaving. Gonna go wash my hands.
Dekumon, this is Benfilia. Were you able to learn aught of use against Leviathan? I beg your pardon? Leviathan? I see. That is unfortunate. At any rate, I have tidings for you. The twin vessel is now complete. We await you at the Morby dry docks. Pray, make your way here as soon as you are able.
Oh my god, I cannot believe this blowhard is at it again. God, I can't believe that. Alright, well thankfully Morby Dry Docks is where the Aetheryte in this area is. Damn, yeah, everybody's over here. And there's the Marshal. I'm told your jaunt to the Grave Fleet proved fruitless. My sympathies, lad. I'll wager it served to take your mind off the events of recent days, though. But enough of that nonsense. Oh, believe me, dude, there was plenty of nonsense to be had. The moment of truth is upon us. The twin vessel, the Whorleater I call her, is complete, and she surpasses all my expectations. In addition to her prodigious tonnage? I mean, this is the fact that you put Z and E at the end of every measurement right here. I'll just call it tonnage, how's that? In addition to her prodigious tonnage, she has been fitted with a platform that you and yours might maneuver freely in battle. I would mention also that she is nigh unsinkable, but I'm not one to tempt fate. The Whorleater and her crew stand ready, my friend. Just give the word, and we shall bear you to Leviathan. Sounds good to me, baby. What do we got? Lord of the Whirl. Sounds like we're actually going up against him. Ah, I know that look. You are ready. Having been constructed in some haste, the Whorleater may not be pretty, but I assure you she's capable. She's been fitted with what our friends at Naldic and Vermelis are calling an elemental converter. Assuming the thing works, it will use the power of the corrupted crystals on board to rob Leviathan of his hold over water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you may well need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind.
It is expected that the Sahagin and their thralls will attempt to come to Leviathan's defense. Accordingly, the Maelstrom will once again employ diversions. Thancred and Ishtola, I would have you assist in their effort. If it is fulfilled its purpose, your diversionary force must not want for numbers. By your leave, I too would volunteer my blade. We would welcome it. Having seen you fight in Saspa, I dare say the fishbacks will find your presence highly diverting. Thancred and Ishtola, if you would join the third levy, and Lady Ugiri, the fifth.
Aw, you gonna break up the battle couple? That's kinda sad.
But what words have I for the man who has made a sport of slaying gods? Only these. Go warily, for the sea is an unforgiving place to wage war. May the navigator guide you through the storm, warrior of light. I would echo the Admiral's sentiments and add a few words of my own. Know well that we all have the utmost faith in you, Dekumon. May the crystal bless and keep you.
I feel like I'm getting my female voices mixed up and it's driving me nuts. Like, I feel like Benfilia should have been higher. Ah, the Whorleater hard, aka normal, now accessible. Alright, God forbid how long I'm gonna be stuck in queue this time. Let's find it. The Whorleater, there we are. The Sahagin, reviled beast tribe nation to the Indigo Deep, have succeeded in summoning forth their voracious god, the primal Leviathan. Should the mighty serpent be allowed to unleash a tidal wave, the entire city of Limsa Lominsa will be swept into the sea. Faced with watery oblivion, the leaders of the Maelstrom have conceived a desperate plan. By lashing together two warships and filling their holds with corrupted crystals, they hope to pierce the Lord of the Whirl's defenses and give a chosen few the chance to dispatch the primal with courage and steel. The Whorleater sits at the bay with her towing vessel, the Triumph, awaiting but the command to cast off. Alright, item level needed is 60. I'll be down synced. Doesn't look like I'll be down synced at all. Alright, off we go. Wow, that didn't take near as long as I thought it would. I think I was only in queue for like 4 minutes. Nice change of pace. Wow. There's our ship. And there's our target.
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh, are you gonna distract her for us while we get this beast in position? Is that what the plan is? Oh. Ooh. Ew. Oh, that's gonna be bad. Jeez, look at that. He's got water cannons. Holy shit, he can haul ass. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure this boat is boned. It's like, well, guys, it was nice knowing you. Wow, we just have a big ass platform to work with, don't we? Yeah. Like he's just gonna ignore you guys and come after us. Yeah, sure, why not? It's a good thought. Oh, he's a coming. He's a coming. Hey there, buddy. Yeah, I did your boss fight in Final Fantasy VII too, and it sucked. That fight hurt. This one's not gonna be near as bad, thankfully. Now, I did promise a story when we actually got to this guy. Alright, everybody's been forewarned. Alright, time for story while I'm going through this guy's mechanics really quick. This was actually the very first exposure I had to Final Fantasy XIV. I saw this when I was at the Penny Arcade Expo, years and years ago. Uh-oh. He's gonna try and sink my boat! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh. Yeah, no, not happening, dude. Alright. Now, we have our choice between the head and the tail. Now, if you're melee, it doesn't matter. If you're not a melee, it actually does matter. We have ads to deal with here. Hold on. I'll deal with ads first. This is one of actually the few fights that actually two tanks do matter to have. Oh, you dick. Oh, there are a lot of you assholes. No offense. Goodbye. Thank you. There we go. Now, anyway, yes, it does actually matter which one of these you hit. If you are hitting the tail, you cannot be doing magic damage. So casters can't hit the tail. Conversely, if you're using ranged physical, like if you're a bard or something, you can't hit the head. If you do, your attacks are gonna bounce off and start smacking you in the face, and then bad times are gonna happen. Okay, we gotta deal with these gyre spooms. These things are dangerous and deadly. And the most important thing is, if you haven't noticed, our elemental conversion rate's dropping while these things are on the board. There we go, we got rid of them now. Nice. All right, that elemental conversion, oh my God. Whoever popped that too early probably just killed us. I'm hoping that they didn't pop it too early. Yeah, I think they popped it too early. We're gonna die here. Oh no. No, they didn't. They actually didn't pop it too early. Yeah, you have to manually activate that every time Leviathan ults, or you will wipe, hands down. And in Extreme, that gets pretty nasty because he can ult very rapid fire if you're not careful. Also, on Extreme, there's no railings. So if you fall off the edge, you're instantly dead. No saving you, no coming back. It's just like in Titan. And of course now the good music actually starts. Now it doesn't matter if you're which one you're hitting, the head or the tail, you're still going to be hitting the same HP pool. They share an HP pool, and yeah, this guy's already just disintegrating. Oh, there's ads. I see that. Oh shit. I walked into the stupid puddle. Son of a bitch. I've lost, okay, I guess it doesn't matter. That puddle thing there actually just makes me lose control of my character and wander around aimlessly. And on a freaking stage when there's no railings, it's usually grounds for instant death. So don't touch those. Sorry, Leviathan, just no real freaking challenge there. At least not on the normal difficulty. Extreme difficulty is a bitch. Extreme difficulty is a bitch because people are constantly flying off the edge, they're getting knocked around, Leviathan's got way more attacks than what he showed off. Yeah, not a fun fight. Crazy fight. Knowing the urgency of your business, I thought it best to refrain from making conversation during your past few visits, but today I will permit myself a few words. Hey, anytime now. Just give me a second, I'm clearing my throat. I feel truly privileged to have the honor to admitting a hero such as you. You are an inspiration to us all, sir. And on that note, The Admiral awaits you in the command room. Ding.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive, till sea swallows all. And swallow all it would have had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you.
Come on, it wasn't that hard of a fight.
Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally. On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks.
Oh. Oh, you guys shouldn't have, Admiral. Nah, it's no big deal. You know, just another day in the business of whacking primals.
Fine solution.
I love that she looked at him for that one.
He was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
I'm getting a lot of giggling in this episode.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated.
Well, trust me, if they couldn't be defeated, Eorzea wouldn't be around today.
This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world, and the boundless potential of man. Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight.
That's a new word, feign.
Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but if any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
Oh, ninja tutor! No, she's actually not the ninja teacher, which is sad.
They are grateful.
I guess it's just because she's a major character, they can't tie her up with that.
Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral.
Nope.
Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat, not unlike your own.
Yeah, the one you were employing.
By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
Yeah, you were holding back, Thancred. Also, I just saw that knowing little Cheshire grin on Ishtola's face.
What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Yeah, that one.
Able to believe it. Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
Was, she says.
Y'shtola!
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he...
Thancred's face is perfect right there. It's freaking perfect. And yeah, trained in Uldar, that's why he fought like a gladiator at the beginning. They just poor pick on Thancred Day, I guess.
More to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Lady Yugiri, I am told
Oh, that's
that you
an
and
interesting
yours
pronunciation.
came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Moderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not.
Oh, are you offering and take the excess
Know
here?
that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil.
Oh,
Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
well, that's actually rather nice of you.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
And thus was Eorzea overrun with an influx of ninja wannabes. And no, I didn't rush out and start the rogue and ninja class right after this cutscene finished. The first time I ran through this, no, I didn't. Because it already existed by the time I started the game.
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds stood before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territory.
Oh, she's gonna chastise the Admiral again.
It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
Oh yeah, Gary's listening.
Our conversation, Y'shtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the primal's existence. Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
No, but there's got to be a third option there somewhere.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty.
Wow.
And I shall do it.
Damn. Yeah, the Admiral's, I get where she's coming from here. I do, but still, like, she is definitely a wartime leader better than a peacetime leader.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course then, but know that it will lead to no good end.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost.
Yeah, sad to say.
To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Just kind of the folly of human nature, hate to say. It's kind of been true throughout history.
If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us.
Ouch.
When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
Yeah, the Admiral is definitely kind of cold-hearted when she needs to be, but I guess that comes from being a pirate.